So in the last presentation we did on making antique muzzleloading propellant, we used toilet paper as a carbon source. And even though we thought it was a joke, it ended up being the best black powder we have ever made so far. I got a lot of comments from folks on that video explaining why they thought it worked well. And basically it boils down to toilet paper, being made of wood, is very highly refined, consistent, and clean cellulose. So when you carbonize it and turn it into charcoal, it's very uniform and it's very clean. It doesn't have any of the saps or lignins, whatever this word is right here, however you pronounce that. It's very clean cellulose, which was a happy accident, I suppose you could say, because, again, we were not expecting that in the slightest. But we'll take it just the same. So now we've decided to embark on a crusade to find if all brands of toilet paper, well, maybe not all, but other brands of toilet paper perform the same, or if it's just the Cottonelle in particular. Now, there's a few things that we are going to try. I've gotten multiple comments from people that say try the absolute dirt cheapest outhouse toilet paper you can come up with, because they seem to think that that's going to do better because it doesn't have any additives or anything. It's just bare bones paper. And even I think it barely qualifies as toilet paper. So we're going to test other brands to see if they perform well as propellant. If you want to see toilet paper tested for other uses, you'll have to find some other channel. So the last batch we made was Cottonelle, and we've made a few batches since then, and it performs just the same, because there were a few people that thought it might have just been a fluke. We've made a couple more batches with the Cottonelle Comfort Care, and it works bitchin'. So now we're going to try Quilted Northern. Why? Well, because that's what I had. Now, I did not mention this in the Cottonelle video, which I wish I had, because it's gotten a whole bunch more views than I would usually get, and I've got a whole bunch more subscribers and a whole bunch of comments. All of my powder tests are done with my Kibler Southern Mountain Rifle in .45 caliber. I use 50 grains of 3F, a 440 swaged Hornady round ball, a 20 thousandths pillow ticking patch, and each shot is primed with the same powder that I'm testing. And all of my powder tests are done that way. Every once in a while, we'll try it in a cartridge or a pistol if it seems to perform really well. But we've tested a lot of powders and a lot of charcoals that weren't worth even testing in a pistol. So here's how the Quilted Northern powder went. All right, so here's our Quilted Northern toilet paper powder. Let's see how it does compared to the last batch of toilet paper powder.
But that was Charmin.
No, it was Cottonelle. We haven't gotten to the Charmin yet.
We're working on it.
Wow.
18?
1831.
Holy
Okay.
Hey.
Wow.
Maybe that's an outlier, but...
Yeah, okay. That's keep going.
Yep.
All right, shot number 2 with the Quilted Northern. $17.62.
Okay.
Why is it fucking yellow?
What?
It's yellow.
Show me.
And it's smoking more than that last batch you made.
You see in there? Looks yellow.
What the What?
Ah,
That's odd.
maybe Charmin's the next step.
Maybe, yeah, right.
It's
Still
got-
have high hopes for
Is
Charmin.
this the same paper you used the last time?
No,
No.
different stuff.
It's different.
Because it is smoking more, and it seems to be fouling more.
Seems like it, because the second shot, it was kind of tough to load.
Yeah, right after that first shot when you were loading, it was,
Yeah. In fact, I think I was going to use my other starter in my bag there.
Oh, that bad, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is going on?
Why is it yellow?
Something that they put in the paper.
That's weird. Very weird.
I mean, I highly doubt you know, light fingered it while we were doing the ratio. And it's got extra sulfur. But usually when it has too much sulfur, it's red, not yellow.
It's yellow in the pan here too.
It has to be something that they put in the paper.
Time to
Doubt
change
it.
your toilet paper.
All right. Shot number 3. 18.
Wow.
It feels powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one low shot though.
It sounds like it's got a little sharper crack to it. Too.
Yeah? Right?
Yeah, definitely better than the cotton ball.
Well, it sure as hell is moving, man.
Yeah.
If you can't get the ball down the barrel after 3 shots.
It's no good.
That's the trouble.
What is that? Oh, they're magnets.
Hand me my brass starter, would you please?
Some kind of lotion roll. I bet money.
I
bet you're
would buy
right.
Some kind of hemorrhoid cream.
No, that's just way too expensive just to put on every toilet roll. Believe me, I know. Johnny's told me.
Yeah.
Let's see how you saved yourself on that one.
No, trust me, Johnny's very open about all the whole problem.
That poor damn kid.
Like, I'm pretty sure everyone in town knows about it.
Dude,
I'm
wouldn't
surprised you
surprise
haven't
me
heard
one-
about it
yeah.
actually yet.
Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
I need to hear.
How haven't you heard?
All right. Is this number 4?
It's number 4.
Okay. Boy, it sure feels powerful.
That's 17.
1774.
1774.
It's going to be dirty, though.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be dirty. I can tell just by the way you're loading it. That's nasty. Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is that they put in that paper. That Cottonelle stuff seems to be holding the number 1 position for now.
I do 3 to make a.
Oh, maybe not.
No, it's gonna. Because the Cottonelle had a spread of like 29.
Yeah, it was low, 26 or 29 or something. It was
Yuck.
low. Whoa!
Fail. Yuck.
Epic fail.
Wow, it's got crunchies in there.
Oh, let me see.
Put it up there.
Let me see.
You can hold it up for the camera. I have to spend more time cleaning this thing.
Whoa! Yeah, man, there are chunks on that. That is... Ew. That's nasty.
Let's check this fucking site. Yeah, all the way down. I get that much you play that one. Now it shouldn't.
Yeah. The second patch looks about like what the Cottonelle did after 4 shots.
Yeah.
Yuck. Wow, okay.
That's bad shit.
Okay.
I don't know what that is, but it's bad. Whatever they put in that paper is bad.
Yeah, that would be my guess because
It's not
everything else,
optimal for powder production.
yeah, everything else is the same. I knew we were in trouble when it had the yellowness to it. It's like, Uh-oh.
Well, when I saw the number, the initial number, it's like 18 plus, and it was
yeah,
like
1830 something.
it was like, ooh.
But you had such low expectations of the other one, it rocked.
Yeah, now it's getting
Yeah,
even with us.
Yeah.
Oh Lord,
Oh Jesus, that bad?
I'm 3 patches in, man.
You want to use one of my swabs?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so let's see how we did. The Quilted Northern powder averaged 1,797 feet per second with a max spread of 75, which is about 25 feet per second wider than I'd like to see, and has 1,003 foot-pounds of energy, which if you look at the Cottonelle powder, it's practically the same, except the Cottonelle powder was more consistent, had a spread of 36, which is nice and tight. I always like to keep my spreads below 50 feet per second if I can. 75 feet per second in a muzzleloader isn't the end of the world. I regularly would get spreads with GoEx of 75 to 80, sometimes even higher. So that's not terrible, but the problem with this stuff is that it was really dirty. You saw in the video, it had that really strange yellow looking fouling, which we thought might be some kind of therapeutic cream or something that they put in the paper. We don't know. Also, Johnny, who we were talking about in there, that's my youngest brother. So if there's anyone that's squeamish about that stuff, well, that's too bad. And Johnny, if you watch this, don't worry, nobody knows who you are. This really reminded us of the old days. Now, the old days, a couple years ago, when we first started compressing our powder, making corn powder, we were using a carbon source called Desert Willow, because not knowing any better, it says willow, and everyone says willow's good, so that's what I use. The only problem is it's not willow at all. In fact, it's actually closer to like a creosote bush. It did make very powerful powder, but it was exceptionally filthy, much more filthy than this. But what I mean by it reminded us of the old days is we had powder that was really dirty, but it was really fast. Now, I don't know what that yellow stuff is. It could be anything, and this seems to be a potential problem with the toilet paper carbon sources. I don't know if it's going to be the same from brand to brand or even batch to batch of the same brand. I don't know if they all get their stuff from the same place, different places, and even the Cottonelle, they could change something and you could run into a problem because I don't know exactly what it's made out of. I've heard people say it's made from pine. I've heard people say it's made from eucalyptus and all manner of other woods. So the Quilted Northern actually performed pretty good. It seemed to hit well, very powerful, just as powerful as Swiss. Actually beats the Cottonelle by 1 foot per second, which is negligible really when you look at the wider spread that the Quilted Northern has over the Cottonelle. So it still seems to be a very powerful black powder. Well, it doesn't seem to be, it most certainly is. But being that our concern is making sporting grade black powder, I don't usually have a problem making powerful powder. My issue for the last year really has been making clean powder. And that was one of the things I like so much about the Balsa, is it was even cleaner than Swiss. And I know I've said that and people just have a hard time believing it, but trust me, it's cleaner than Swiss. The Cottonelle really performed exactly like Swiss. For all intent and purpose, it performed exactly like Swiss. The Quilted Northern does not, because it's really, really dirty. I don't usually have that kind of dirtiness in powders nowadays. That's stuff I dealt with a year or two ago. So, still, does it make powerful black powder? Yes. If you don't care about the cleanliness, the level of fouling, if you are using a spit patch or if you're using the Magical Mystery Patch Lube, the 50% Dawn dish soap and water, then the cleanliness might not matter to you at all. And if that's the case, fine, bitchin'. I'm a lot more concerned with making powder that's reasonably powerful, but also very clean. So there's that. So as for the next carbon source, as far as toilet paper is concerned, we still need to try Charmin. And I'm going to try the dirt cheap John Wayne toilet paper because I've had multiple requests for that. We have also already filmed this stuff, tried cotton balls, 100% cotton, and lamp black, or sometimes called carbon black. So those will be coming out next. If there is some other kind of paper source or toilet paper or whatever it is you'd like to see tried, again, for antique muzzleloading propellant, let me know in the comments. So, as usual, folks, if you thought this video didn't suck, do me a favor and hit the like button and consider subscribing. And if you did think it sucked, well, then go make your own damn video. And sorry, Johnny. No, I'm not sorry.